everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So Melissa just got finished rotor tilling the back piece there, so I'm taking the packer and the four-wheel drive. Gonna give it pack it down once, see what it looks like, probably harrow it, and then it's ready to seed, because the rotor tiller, it cuts the ground just a little bit too deep for the seed, probably about 3 inches. And for what we do with the seed, we want to basically, when we seed, our seeder drops it basically just on top, just drops it right on top, and then we pack it into the ground. We don't want to bury the seed too deep so that it has to try to fight to poke up through the dirt. All right, so I was going to go pack, but remember that issue I addressed a few videos back, where I thought the bearing assembly for our land roller was a little bit weak? Well, that's not good. And of course, I'm on the road. It couldn't have happened anywhere else. It had to happen right on the road. So now I'm blocking the road. At least it's just our road, but yeah, not good. Well, this isn't going to be fun. Not one bit. Bearing let go. Obviously the other bearing let go. This is the exact reason why I said I should have had a heavier bearing setup. Hopefully I didn't twist anything. I don't think I did. It's full of water, and I have no idea how much it weighs. Well, I'll go get the skid steer and a couple chains. Maybe if we put a chain around that end, we can kind of pull it back up onto the road and then guide it back to the pad. That really sucks. And leave Eli in the tractor where it's cool. It's not very it's very hot today, so it's not very nice for a little black dog. I don't know why I'm even wearing black. It's kind of stupid. Makes it very warm. All right, I'll get the skid steer and see if we can do anything with that. It's too bad. I wanted to start packing that piece. road. We got the whole packer frame and everything off the road. I'm just going to grab some numbers off these bearings, and then if hopefully, I know we had extras, so I'm hoping that we have some at the shop. If not, we'll have to go get some tomorrow. It's starting to get really hot outside. There's a heat warning for today. I think one of these was loose. Not that one. One of these bearings assemblies was loose. It's probably not loose anymore. There we go. So I need a new bearing assembly. At least I can get a measurement off of that. I don't think I can get. I don't see any numbers. But anyways, I know the size of the shaft now. Good morning. All right, we're back on the farm again this morning. I'm going to be fixing the packer because the other day the drum bearing pillow blocks snapped off. So that would be this piece right here. This broke and just left the bearing sitting on the shaft, which is good because then the bearings aren't messed up. It's just this cast piece broke. Simple fix. The hardest part is going to be getting this lined up with the 2 bolt holes on the frame of the packer. Now I just have to get the old pillow blocks out. I got to pull the bolts on both sides. Now that I can reach that one, I'll be able to get that one out easy enough. I'll get those out, and then I can push the drum in and get it lined up, and then just kind of inch the roller back and forth until I get the bolt holes lined up on the new pillow blocks and bearings. That's what happened. Just broke the whole piece out. got a text message. Melissa's stuck. So I'm going to take the 8770 and go pull her out. You know, it's amazing. In a year that's been fairly dry, that one field has had more moisture in it than anything else. Let's go see if we can pull her out without making too big of a mess. This piece is tilled up really nice here. There's still just enough moisture in the ground so it chews up really good. That'll make a nice seed bed. Have to pack it down, harrow it, and we'll be ready to seed. But yeah, she almost finished. It looks like she had 2 more rounds left in the middle there, just off to the side here, and she's stuck like directly in front of me. Try not to run too much in where she rotor tilled. How many acres I have left for mulching? All the way down the far end and all of this, and I've only done like a small fraction of what needs to be done. Thankfully these grass areas where there's little shrubs here and there, they go fairly quick. It's going to be a long time doing this. I think I've changed my goal. As long as I get half of it done by the end of this season, I'll be happy. I'd like to get half done, and I can carry on. Thankfully that job I can do in the wintertime after the ground's frozen. So if we don't have too much snow, I can just carry on mulching and get it done, even though we can't harvest sod or anything like that. In the slower months it'll go a little bit better. Not as much sod to cut, not as much field work. We just do mulching. You try the diff lock?
Yeah, when I noticed it started spinning.
That didn't work.
No. Well, because what ended up happening, the back end sunk.
Oh yeah, the bottom's touching.
It was just like too much. Like I ended up having to shut the cooler off because like it was just gonna. Yeah.
Oh well.
Because I tried like work this in a higher gear. Like the tiller's fully lifted up right now.
So yeah.
So.
You wouldn't be able to back up because you're like basically pushing a wall after it's sunk, right? Okay, well we'll get it hooked up and
That's why as soon as you were like, I'm going for lunch, I was like, not yet, you're not.
Got her pulled out. She got the field finished already and just making her way back to the pad. Now that my packer's fixed, I can go start packing. I'm gonna go start packing the piece where she was tilling across the tracks. It's ready to go for seed almost, so I'll get that packed up, and then I have to harrow it, get the packers hooked up, and get started packing. Hopefully nothing else breaks on me like last time.